Look, you Islamic son of a bitch. Jose, that's what one representative actually put. He reposted this on his Facebook wall about the President of the United States, all because the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that's ongoing, the U.S. perhaps our involvement in that, and most specifically, most recently, our reach across the aisle to Iran to broker a nuke deal that would keep nukes farther down the road for them, if not entirely away. And a lot of people are unhappy about this. We're talking about a representative of the U.S., North Carolina representative. He's in the State House. His name is Michael Speciale. He put this on Facebook. And let me let you know what he reposted. He said, look, you Islamic son of a bitch, unless you give all your land back to the native Indians, don't pretend to lecture Israelis about our borders when you can't control your own. Do you know why ISIS doesn't fuck with Israel, Mr. President? It's because they know we don't have a problem calling them Islamic terrorists and killing every one of them. Now, are you going to do something about them, or should Israel show you how it's done? Because you are too much of a coward and the most piss-poor excuse for an American president in your great nation's history. So he's not mincing words. There is a correct word for this man. That might be the sentiment shared here. And frankly, you know, he's upset.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like this deal.
A lot of Republicans don't like this deal, and they're angry because now they're facing defeat.
A lot of Israelis don't like this deal.
And then a lot of Israelis. But this shows, and I like that you mentioned that because it shows two things for me. One, the racist element that we mentioned. Now that we have a black president, it's okay to just be racist against the institution of the president from elected officials, members of the same government that we all have the interest of this country at heart, but maybe who cares? And then the other is the fact that it seems like the allegiance is closer to the state of Israel and their interest than what the president of the United States thinks is the best course for the country. For me, that's food for thought.
That is food for thought. So Mr. Representative Michael Speciale takes to Facebook again, defending this post. These are his words this time. He says, I find it interesting how many liberals pretend that they are offended by my post, yet they have no problem with Obama destroying the very fabric of this nation. These same folks didn't appear fazed when some of the most vitriolic garbage was being spewed by their fellow liberals at President Bush. It must also be a slow news day at WNCT and the News and Observer. Since they think this is a story today, Obama will end up as the worst president in history, and it will be a result of his performance. And none of my Facebook posts can be blamed. You know, again, the man's sticking to his original thought.
Well, he's right. First Amendment rights. He has, you know, the freedom to say whatever he wants to say. That I also have the freedom to interpret his word whatever way I like, and I think he's racist, and I think he shows bad example on how a politician should conduct itself, because doing Facebook politics is kind of childish, and even more so if you just share a post of someone else and you don't even have the time to sit down and write your own thoughts.
We'd love to know what you think at home about Representative Speciale and his post and his, you know, defense of his original reposting of that material. Let us know what you think. While you're at it, be sure to check out the rest of our channel. And, of course, subscribe to the Lip TV for more.